Valentine's Day less than 2 weeks away, and if you're looking for a sweet for your sweetie, we have just the dessert for you. How about salted chocolate tarts? Chef David Bondarchuk from Scratch Catering Services is here to show us how to make this Daybreak delight.
Hey, good morning.
Smells good over here.
So I have to tell you, the first time I had this was in San Francisco last year, and I've been saving this idea for Valentine's Day. And it's so simple, but it's elegant. It's so beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
So to make these tarts, I'm using a tart dough, and this is different than a pie crust.
Okay, how
because
so?
this is so pie crust is pâte brisée, which is just like 5 ingredients. It's a regular pie crust. That's what it's called. This is a pâte sucrée. So sucré, sucrose. This is a sweeter pastry. Okay, so you make this up, and I've given this recipe, by the way, to the station. But a real easy trick when you're doing like tart dough or pie dough is just to roll it on your pan and then press it right into your mold. These molds are not bottomless. They're all one piece, and they're actually made in France, these little individual molds. And I just kind of press and look at it. See how perfect that is? So you want to blind bake these, and so you don't get air bubbles, you want to dock it. So you can use a docking tool, or you can use just a fork here, and you just dock on all the bottom, and you press these little holes.
I didn't know that's what that was called, okay.
All right, and then what I do is I just take parchment like this that I've cut that's larger than the actual size of the tart shell, and you just crumple it up.
Oh.
And then when you unroll it, it fits easier right in that pie shell.
Put your beans in there.
Pie weights, or you can use dried beans. I use dried beans just because they're readily available. And oh my gosh, Natalie, I have used these beans probably for the last 15 years.
You've been using that same bag?
Right, so they're probably no good to like soak and go. You're gonna go ahead and bake this at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes until it's lightly golden brown. And this is how it comes out
Very pretty.
of the shell, just like that.
Okay.
So it comes out of the oven just like so. All right, so now we're gonna make the filling. The filling is 1 whole bag of the 60% cocoa dark chocolate chips, 2 tablespoons of butter because mo better. 2 tablespoons of heavy cream and 1 teaspoon, or tablespoon, excuse me, of corn syrup.
Okay.
Melt it together and fill
Can you
your
just
tarts.
microwave that even, or do you need to slowly?
I just do this right in the microwave.
Super.
You don't want to do this over a bain-marie. You don't want any water getting in there.
Okay.
And then the reason we put all this butter and stuff in there is so that it doesn't get real hard. It's almost like soft like a fudge. So go ahead and try one. We're going to finish this off with some large flake cinnamon.
Look at that.
Large flake
of salt.
Salt. Finishing salt.
That? It's finishing salt.
Okay. I got this at Sur La Table. You can order it online.
I want to show you
but
the consistency
see how soft
here,
it is?
Come in. I want to show you the consistency of this. See, so it's
so
still kind of soft, but more.
So you're not biting
like
into
fudgy.
it, it's like hard on the teeth. And that, and it's not overtly sweet. You've got the sugar in the tart, and this is perfect
that little bit
for
of
your
salt.
sweetheart.
Oh, delicious.
Is this not perfect Valentine's Day?
Oh,
I love it
David,
so much.
This is like a dream come true.
Daybreak Delights.
You can find this recipe in the food and drink section of our website, kwgn.com. Perfect breakfast, huh?
Enjoy. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks, same to you.
Looks delicious. Thank you,
Perfect
Natalie.
breakfast. Thanks,
Good
Natalie.
stuff. All right, let's get straight to some entertainment this morning.